There we go. Oh, it feels a better fish. That took really close in now. I reckon this could be a bass or a pollock. Feels different, feels bigger. What is it? I think it's a bass that. It is, it's a bass. Morning guys, very similar morning to yesterday when I came down and got 17 mackerel and 1 pollock. That was an absolute great session. It's very similar conditions, maybe slightly choppier, but it's just as clear and just as right. As I was saying yesterday, I didn't get any bass, and I probably won't now, but I'm going to try for half an hour anyways. I'm going to try for the bass for half an hour with this frosty. And if I don't get anything, I'll just put a Savage Gear Seeker on and go for the mackerel and the pollock again. And there's always a chance of a bass as well on the Seeker. But high hopes again for today. I'm thinking it's going to be really similar to tomorrow, where like I won't get any bass and I'll just be smashing the mackerel. But I'll just try for the bass first. But it's another fantastic morning anyways, very warm. I think it's about 20 degrees and it's 25 to 10 now. As I said, very similar to yesterday. So if there's no bass, I'm pretty certain there'll be mackerel and pollock about. I'm really hoping to get a bass though. The mackerel was great sport, great fun yesterday. But I'm after a bass really. Because it's so bright, it's probably better that there's a bit of a chop in the water than glassy. On days like this when it's so bright, I think it's best to come down dusk and dawn when the sun hasn't even came up. That is the best time on bright days like today, when there's no cloud at all. So you'd only get like maybe an hour's fishing in though, unless you're fishing darkness. I've never done that for bass, but I know. Well, I've read on forums online, like a lot of people do well in the darkness for bass on lures. Never ever tried it. I should really try it. Right, I'm gonna put a soft plastic on now. I tried the Mackerel too yesterday. That didn't do anything either. I think it was still fishing a bit shallow, like closer to the surface. I want to get down a bit deeper. I reckon that'll be the better option, because I reckon the bass are sulking again because of the sun. I think it puts them deeper. I think they sort of hide. I don't like coming up. I don't like coming up for the lures in bright conditions, in my experience. Changed to a Savage Gear Sandale V2, soft plastic, it's 15 grams. As you can see, it's a natural sandale colour. See if this entices any. I'm going to fish it a bit deeper, a bit slower as well. So it dropped for a bit. Oh, that was hit there. I'm sure I just got a knock then. It felt like a good pull anyways. That felt like a pull to me. Unless it was a rockfish, but it felt like a good hit, to be honest. Unless I'm just being a drama queen, I don't know. It felt like a pull that. My mate just messaged me saying he had 2 bass off here and loads of mackerel. But he hasn't told me how big they are yet, but the bigger bass looks about 4 to 5 pound to me anyways. I'm sure he'll message back soon. But yeah, he had 2 bass and mackerel off here where I was fishing for the mackerel yesterday. That was last night. So as I was saying before, because it's that bright, he's probably fished it as the sun's going down. So yeah, you do really need to fish for bass dusk and dawn when it's as bright as this, and the sun's like high in the sky There's no cloud cover at all. But yeah, it's good to hear. It's good to hear bass getting caught, because I haven't seen any for a while. He's actually on YouTube. He's called Only an Angler. He's got quite a lot of fishing videos up. Fishes for salmon, bass, pollock. So I'm sure you'll see that video of him catching them bass and mackerel. But you heard it here first anyways. Only an Angler, YouTube. Expect to see a video up of him picking up a bit of weed here. This is why weedless lures are good, because you would avoid that. But obviously I lost it on a lobster pot about a couple of weeks ago, and the lobster pots are actually out now. Just noticed. Get in there. That's good. I don't have to worry about them then. You can see there's a few people in the water. I think they're, well, I know they have a swimming group, like a dipping group. Oh, there. Oh, I thought you had one then. What the hell, lad? Yeah, so they have a dipping group every Sunday morning. I think there's about 20, 30 of them from what I can see. It'll probably just feel like a warm bath today though. I'm thinking about trying for the mackerels soon with the Fancy Seeker, because it's not going well for the bass again here. I think it's honestly too bright for them. There we go. Got you on. Yes, come on. I actually think it's a mackerel, you know. Oh no, it's not. I think it's a bass. Little schoolie, I think. Get in. Yeah, it's a little scurly. Yes. Finally a bass. It's only a small one, but it's a bass. Hooks perfectly as well. There we go. It's actually, oh shit, it actually bit the tail there. Ow, ow, ow. Right, just get this back. Ah. There we go. Hopefully I found a few of them here. Hopefully there's a few of them about. There we go, I just got another hit there. Because they are a shoal fish, they're usually in shoals, aren't they? So hopefully yeah, I found them. And I definitely just got a knock. I got that bass at 10:30, so it's 25 to now, 25 to 11. So I've been fishing for about an hour, I think. An hour, 45 minutes. Low water today is 12:15. I think. I'll just double check that actually. Yeah, low water is 12:12. It's a really, really small tide today, which I think is better fishing around here. So it doesn't drain out too much. It still holds water in it, low tide, which is what you want really. Don't want to get in too shallow. If it drains out too much, like on big tides, if it goes out too far, you're just like basically casting and fishing over the sand, which isn't good, because you want to be fishing and casting over this type of ground, rocks and kelp and stuff. The kelp's actually further out, you can't see it at the moment. It's on the low tide mark, on the low tide line. So yeah, you do want to be fishing over that. Where my lure's landing there, there'll be kelp out there. There won't be sand, there'll just be kelp and boulder. So the bass and the pollock, they'll be sort of swimming amongst that, hiding in it, waiting for fish, sand eels, whitebait, little mackerel, my lure to swim past them, and then they'll just come out of the kelp or behind the boulder and they'll just smash it. There's a bit of a swell coming towards me here, like coming from the south. It's alright at the moment, but if it gets too big, it'll colour the water up and it'll put the fishing off. So it's alright at the moment. In fact, I think I'd rather have a bit of swell on bright days like this. There we go, I got that on the drop. Come on. I've actually took on a drop. I've never had that from a bass before. I noticed then I let it sink a bit deeper as well. Don't know if that made a difference at all. I actually think it's a pollock. Not a pollock. Oh shit. Sorry mate. There we go. Oh. It's alright. There we go, pal. That was about half a pound. But a bass and a pollock so far. That's not too bad really. I'm actually thinking though, because it's that bright today, this swell and that bit of colour is probably helping the fishing. That probably will work in my favour. 20 grams, how do you see it? ISP it's called. Right, I'm expecting some mackerel and pollock now. There we go. Ooh, sure, got a knock there. Sure, I think that was a fish that. Unless it's on the bottom. There we go, got one. Thought it was a fish. I reckon this is a mackerel. So that's took about 8 casts to get a mackerel actually, which wasn't the case yesterday. It's getting them almost every cast. It feels like a good mackerel this, you know. What the hell? Isn't that scrapping? Yeah, it's decent. There we go. Get in. Feels like a good mackerel again. Really good mackerel. Jesus. Proper dive for the rocks like pollock. Feels like a beauty. Ooh. Going off right, right. There we go. Being slightly bigger than the other one. It's easier. There we go. Beauty. Get in. It's a great stocky mackerel. Right, that's 2 in 2 casts. There we go, in again. Come on. Hopefully I'll back up again. Like yesterday. Because I do love to eat them. They don't, honestly, they don't go to waste like. Most of them go into my belly. That's actually a small one though. It's still a keeper like. Is it? Yeah. Apparently they die anyways when you handle them. Apparently, your hands, like the warmth of your hand burns them or something stuff like that. So if you are planning on putting them back, you can't handle them because they'll just die loose. I think they get like big blisters on the skin or something like that. So if you want to release them, the best thing to probably do is just like, say you got one here, just like wiggle it off the hook like that. There's got them in again. There's came off. There we go. Came back on. So yeah, as I said, just wiggle it off your hook so you can't handle it at all, and then they probably will survive. There's this up. There we go. There's another one. Knock it on edge, cut gills, put it in some water so the blood doesn't like thicken up too much, so it doesn't like develop clots. Like makes it bleed out a lot easier if it's in water. That's what I've found anyways. Right, I've just had a lovely 15-minute break there. I needed it because my back was absolutely killing us. The GoPro was getting really hot and my back was killing, so I just had to lay down, put some music on for about 15 minutes, and I feel a bit refreshed now. I feel like I've just put myself in, charged myself up a bit. Right, first cast by the way. There we go. Here we go again. Yeah, sometimes when I'm fishing, if I've been fishing for say like a couple hours or so, I start getting a bad back, especially from spinning. So I'll just lay down for 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes put some music in, and then it'll just pop the refreshers like, and like rejuvenate me. So now I'm raring to go again. Hopefully I pick up a bass on this seeker. I've never had one before, a bass on a seeker, but I've heard people casting them on seekers. After that break, I'm looking into the water now. It's definitely getting more coloured. Still clear enough, but it is getting more coloured, definitely. I reckon like the water quality is about 5 or 6 foot, which is still good. There we go. And again, this feels like a better mackerel. Oh yeah, it does. This feels like a bigger one. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus. That's a nice one. That would be classed as a joey, I'd say. That's not a big one, like. There we go, just got a knock again. Getting tapped there, there we go. Feels like a good one again. not actually that big. It's alright. Let's say that's average. Average size mackerel. I think I've had 7 now. Either 7 or 8. So I'm quickly catching up to yesterday. There we go, in again. There's absolutely loads of them out there. After this mackerel, I'm going to change to a bass lure. I think I'm going to try the patch 100, I reckon. Because I do want another bass. It's low water in 25 minutes. Caught plenty of mackerel again now. This is like the 9th one, I think. Either the 8th or the 9th. So I reckon, yeah, I'll try for the bass. I was going to put that on back, but treble looks right in. One more cast with this, then I'm putting the seeker on, because the bass are sulking, I reckon. I think the sun's too bright for them. Alright, the seeker's coming on. Let's catch some more mackerel. Get into some action. Instead of catching out on bass lures. Wasting my time. Right, seeker time again. Put the seeker on to seek out the mackerel. Or the mackerel to seek out the seeker. So, let's go. I've just tried for the bass for about half an hour, 40 minutes, and I haven't had a touch. And I just feel like I'm wasting my time when I know, like, there's loads of mackerel out there, and I know it's a bit too bright for the bass. So yeah, I'll just stick to the mackerel for now. It's 5 to 1, so the tide should be on the move again soon. Should be starting to come in again soon, like in the next 10 minutes or so. It's slack water at the moment, so the fishing should pick up again. Especially because I've got the seeker on. I think I just got a knock there. There we go, in there. Feels like a little mackerel. Little joey. Feels really small actually. Could even be a large pollock. What the hell have I got here? Alright, yeah, little joey. Be a good live bait though. Yeah, I don't want to keep this here. It's too small. Ooh. I'll try and get off my hook without me hooking myself. Ooh. Calm down, lad, calm down. Come on, get out. So this is what I was meaning by not handling the mackerel. Got flies on you. Oh, it's just hooked the third hook in it, hasn't it? It's got 3 hooks stuck in it now. You only had 2 before. Just try and wiggle it off your hook like. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. There we go. Sorted. Goodbye. we go. In again. Get in. This feels a bit better for mackerel. Oh, that was a good dive. Strong fish, very strong. Great sport. That's a better one. That's a nice size one, that. I think that's about number 10 or 11 now. Just let it sink for like 2 or 3 seconds. You don't want it to sink right to the bottom because you get snagged. Very snaggy ground here. There we go. It's absolute bonanza again today, like it was yesterday. Let's keep it again. Right. Try and dispatch this on this rock. This is why you need a rag. Always bring a rag with you, especially when you're mackerel fishing. Christ. Come here. This feels like a good one as well. Maybe not. Oh, there, that's a good dive. Ooh, yeah, bloody hell. Whoa. This feels a good one here. This could be another bluefin, like yesterday. Oh, God. It's good really small. There's that. Nice one, yeah. Whoa. Actually, thought a lot bigger than its size. Yeah, thought it was a big one now. It's still a good one, like, but I thought it was border of the bluefin mackerel. But it's just a yellowtail again. There we go, in again. This feels like a good one as well. Wow, this is a... Oh, it came off. That felt like a beauty as well. Damn. Yeah, that one was taking line. That felt like a really good one. There we go. In again. That's a decent one as well, that. Another decent one. A couple of kayakers. I wouldn't mind having a fishing kayak like. There we go. In again. Oh, this feels like a decent yarn. It was coming towards us there, so it went a bit slack and it must have turned on us and dived. Feels like another good one, like. Mackerel this year, the big ones, like, definitely. Oh, it's actually not that big. It's a keeper, but it's not massive. Ah, get out, lad. Some of that, man. Let it sink for a bit. Reeling. I'm reeling in quite slowly as well, by the way. As I've noticed, like, if you're reeling slowly, the seeker spins around. If you're reeling faster, it doesn't spin, it just wobbles, eh? But I'm trying to sort of make it flutter. I reckon this seeker, I think it's picking out the bigger mackerel as well, to be honest. If I had a tourbillon, I think he's got one there as well. Yeah, he has that. And I've got one as well. I think if I had a tourbillon, the stamp of fish wouldn't have been as big. It probably is picking out the decent ones, better ones. Decenter, what the hell's that word? This is a decenter one. Nah, I think I've actually jinxed that, you know. The last two mackerel haven't been that big. It's 1:30 now. I think I'm gonna have to lay down again because my back's killing. Seems to have gone a bit quiet now. So that's like 4 casts I've had there since my break, and I haven't had a touch. So I found a pool to gut my fish in and wash them out and that, clean them while I'm gutting them. So I'm just gonna have a cast here as well. I've only moved around about 40 yards around the corner there towards the beach. But I'll have a couple of casts here first, and then I'm gonna gut my mackerel and then go home, I think. Just got a knock. Oh, there's that lad. There we go, I've got them. Ooh, feels a decent one, this. Very nice. Oh, it feels a good one, this like. Could be a pollock with a bass fish. Oh, it's a nice mackerel. Very good and nice mackerel, that one. Alright, so I was saying before about my mate who guys fishing. He had 2 bass last night. One of them was 4.5 pounds. The biggest one was 4.5. The other one looked about 2.5, and he had a very good mackerel as well. So it's about £1.5, £2. Probably similar size to mine that I got yesterday. That bluefin mackerel was an absolute monster, that way. Just got another knock there. There we go, in again. So they're still there then, they're still there like. This one feels like a good one as well, to be honest. Great stamp of fish. Very good mackerel this year. Oh, such powerful fish. Great spot. There we go. Actually, it fought a lot harder for its size. Fought a lot harder than its size, I mean. It's pretty chunky on, like. Ah, get out, lad. Have some of that. Plop. So take for a bit. Start reeling. There we go. Knocked straight away. That was a bite, that. normally come back for it, so we'll see what happens. I reckon I'll get another one on here. Oh, there we go. I sort of let it drop for a split second. I just stopped reel for a split second and it took it. It feels a nice. Oh, it's good at this like. Jesus. Oh, it came off. It felt a good in that. Bugger. Yeah, that felt a good one. I've lost, that's the second good one I've lost it here, like. There we go. That took quite close in, that one. Dead deep, listen. Deep. It's a nice one. It's a really nice one actually. Oh shit, just came off and hooked my shorts. Oh no, it's not actually that big, like. It's average. Average size. Last cast, plop. There we go. Oh, it feels a better fish. That took really close in now. I reckon this could be a bass or a pollock. Feels different, feels bigger. What is it? I think it's a bass that. It is, it's a bass. Put it in. Oh, bass like. Oh. Well, same size as the one I got this morning. Oh shit. Try and get it out. Right, the tide's coming in, so I'm just going to put it in this rock pool and let it swim about for a bit. So it looks like. Well, that bass there, that wraps up the session. That's my last cast, my last fish. That was another great session. I think I've had about 20 mackerel, I've had 2 large bass and 1 little pollock. Let's try to escape, like. Oh, let's try to escape. What a great session again. Been down for 4.5 hours. It's 2:20 now. Just gonna gut these now. You save mess at home. I do prefer gutting fish down the beach, like, and you can wash them in seawater as well instead of chlorinated water. I think they preserve the taste more if you wash them and gut them in salt water, like seawater. Yeah, how many have you had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 mackerel, and I chucked about 3 back as well. So I've had over 20 mackerel, I've had 2 bass and 1 pollock. So again, great session. Chuffed, long may it continue. Hopefully see you in the next video. Got plenty more footage to come, plenty more videos. So stay tuned, subscribe, like. And thank you. I'll see you again. I'm just going to show you how I got these mackerel right. I'm trying to get this angle right in the GoPro for you to see. That's what you do. Bang. Bang. So just cut. So it makes a V like that in the mackerel. Cut its belly like that. Slice up the belly. Slice up the belly like that. Pull guts out. And then just snap the head off. Like that. Right, I'm gonna go and feed this mackerel head to the bath, see if it eats it. I know it won't like it. There you go, pal. There's gonna be a lot of conger eels, big bass and pollock around here tonight. With me gutting all these fish here, there's going to be so much food for them. That's another good thing as well, you're basically just ground baiting for the next day. If you're gutting your fish down the beach, just do another one for you. Lift up the fin, put your knife behind the fin, cut, as you see there, I'm cutting like diagonally. I'm not cutting like that, there's still meat there. So you're cutting towards the head, like that. Slice that there, don't go too deep though, you don't want to cut into the intestines and the stomach and that, because then loads of shite will just come out. You want it all intact really, so it doesn't get as messy. You don't want to nip the stomach. There we go. I'll cut the tails off when I get home as well. Don't want to cut into this rock here. Just blunt my knife. That's the reason why I'm leaving the tails on. So there's 2 done in about 2 or 3 minutes in it. So I've got 17 to go. Right, catch you in the next video anyways. Hope you enjoyed it. Got plenty more to come as I said before. So see you again. Tight lines.